Happy Thursday, everybody. Big waves to you. Good to see you. If you're joining us new, stay with us. We're not fully crazy. We just like to chit chat before we get this thing kicked off every morning. Let us know where you're tuning in from in the chats and the comments. All of our friends around the world, all of our Canadian friends, we love you and thank you for joining us every morning. And all of the people, we even have people in South Africa that's watching in either on Facebook or YouTube or all the different means. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Our word for today is steadfast, and probably one of my favorite words. So thank you for this word. And all, Andrea, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We all probably could draw our own conclusions of what steadfast means to us. But if you look at the definition, steadfast, firm, unwavering, immovable, not subject to change.
Well, can you guys hear me? Okay, you're back. Keep talking.
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, now we can.
Okay. All right. Stay with me. Let me know if you can't hear me. So, you know, one of the things I was saying about steadfast is if you look for words that are similar, constant, faithful, loyal, staunch. I mean, steadfast implies a steady and unwavering course in love, allegiance, and conviction. What would you consider yourself steadfast on right now in your life? Is it your religious beliefs? Is it your family beliefs? Is it your company you work for? Is it your profession? Is it the people you're a part of? Like, what do you feel steadfast in your life for right now? Because a steadfast heart does not stray from the path. Just does not stray. And a lot of people call us stubborn, a steadfast, if you're a steadfast person. But Proverbs 4:26 says, give careful thought to the paths for your feet and be steadfast in all your ways. I love the word steadfast. It's a quality I admire in others that dig their heel in the ground and stand on guard for people and what they believe in. And it's not a word used a lot these days. I believe we live in a world where people don't like what's going on. They take their ball and they go to the next court. And I admire the person or the people that anchor down and go, you know what? Through wars, through challenges, we remain steadfast. So what is it and how do you develop it? Well, when I look at it, and sorry, I'm going a little long, but steadfast implies a sureness and consciousness that may be depended on. And when I look at leaders in our world history, a steadfast leader and people that we want to surround ourselves with, whether we're at Sophia and we're at college, or we're us and we're in the working world, like a steadfast leader is not always at the highest point. A steadfast leader that we look to surround ourselves with is dependable, reliable, constant, unwavering. She or he stays the course. They follow through. They develop good habits and they keep them. They anchor their heels in the ground and they stand on guard for you. They're self-disciplined. They have accountability, not only to their self, but to their people. And I think the world we live in today, we got to look and search for those people to surround ourselves with. And I'm talking to me, I'm talking to you. And I was just having this conversation to some people just this week that's in business outside of my industry. And I said, you know what? In the world we live in today, we got to be steadfast and we got to understand, we got to seek to understand, because we can't waver our beliefs based on visual shallowness. And let me ask you a question. How many of the world today, I'm not taking away from people that do franchises, how many people in the world today, if you see a franchise being built, you instantly go, oh, I bet that person's rich. You know what I'm saying? You see a restaurant going in the ground. Oh, that person, he's wealthy. She's wealthy. Or you see somebody doing a live. Oh, they're knowledgeable. But do you really know the truth of that person, right? So here's what my surrounding today on Steadfast. Be steadfast. Surround yourself with steadfast people. And know for yourself if a person's knowledgeable. Know for yourself if somebody you're following is really like don't just look at it and assume. Search for the truth. Be steadfast in yourself, because God equipped you, all of us, individually, to search for understanding, to be that steadfast person, be that person people can count on, and you can be accountable to yourself, and also have that self-discipline to stay the course. Andrea, I'm going to turn it to you. I could get on a soapbox on Steadfast. So.
Oh my goodness, this was a powerful one. I thought this was really, really great. So thank you for that. And I'd jump on that soapbox with you. So the quotes that I found was, morale is the state of mind. It is steadfastness and courage and hope. And that's George C. Maxwell. And then blessed is the one who remains steadfast in trials. And that's James 1:12. And when I was just looking up this word, it wasn't a word that I'd heard a lot. It wasn't a word I knew a lot about. But man, isn't it a characteristic that we all want? Like, don't we all want to stand firm in our beliefs? Don't we all want to be the person that, has that ramrod spine, that we're not swayed when times get tough, and we're not swayed when times are good. We just are steadfast. So being steadfast, immovable, always abounding in good works. Like, it sounds almost easy, right? Like, you just think, well, I'm set, and not set in my ways in a bad way, but I'm, confident in what I'm doing is right. But sometimes it can be hard to stay on path, because we are surrounded by all these different humans, and we're surrounded by all these different circumstances. And sometimes we're just not sure if we're on the right place, right path. Easy for me to say. But anyway, we can always improve and become more steadfast with practice and coaching. So I'm going to talk about the characteristics of a steadfast person, so we can all learn that little lesson. So first of all, a steadfast person has peace of mind. Now, this doesn't mean that they're always peaceful. It doesn't mean that they don't have stress or different things, but steadfast people tend to have nothing to hide. So it doesn't mean that they're perfect. It doesn't mean that they do always everything right. It doesn't mean that they haven't made mistakes. It just means that they're willing to share their experiences to help other people learn from their mistakes. And the peace in mind comes from knowing that they're doing the best they can, and they're trying to live, be an example, and just not aiming for perfect, but just trying to live their life the best they can in honestly, which leads us to the next one. A steadfast person has unwavering integrity. So they're consistent in their behavior, and they really value integrity, honesty. They're trustworthy, right? You can count on them to do what they said they're going to do. They show up. They're not a yes person. Myra talked about this just the other day. Like okay, I'm going to admit, sometimes being surrounded by yes people can be really nice, right? Because everybody likes to be agreed with. But man, it doesn't make us better people. So I love those people in my life that will fight me on the things that are important. So, and person that's steadfast will absolutely do that. And their no means no. They're confident. So the next trait is they're confident. So the type of confidence doesn't come from, what they look like or the clothes that they wear, or, they have the right car, any of that. Their confidence comes from an internal self-assurance, knowing that they were created with a purpose in mind. Next, they're willing to speak up, right? So a person who's steadfast in their beliefs isn't afraid to speak about them, even when sometimes those things aren't loved on. And I think we all probably have things in our life that we feel so strongly about that go against the grain. I hope so. Like, I hope every single person has something on here that they go against the grain on. And a steadfast person is willing to talk about it, to share those unpopular beliefs, even when they're going to get booed and hissed and any of those things, right? Next, a steadfast person is determined. So you'll never meet a more determined person than someone who is steadfast. So they persevere during trials, they're focused, and they may fall and they may absolutely fail, but a steadfast person is going to get back up. And then lastly, a person that is steadfast is collaborative. They want to work with other people. They would rather have a team around them all fighting, right? Fighting not with each other, but fighting for a common goal than to try to go and do it all on their own. So they understand that there's benefits of teamwork and will work hard to foster those relationships, uphold the team, and work together. So this was a powerful one, Coach. Thank you. And now I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go get some grits, maybe some cream of wheat, and have a great day.
Very, very powerful. And I told you we're going to give away to 2 more people because Andrea's going, I'm going to ship these out all at one time. So are you okay with that, Andrea? You're looking with your hands. Okay.
I'm a little behind in my shipping, but we're going to rock the post office today. We're going to rock it.
So we're going to give away 2 Jim Rohn collections today to someone. And here's what I want you to put. Can we put steadfast? Like, is that too much typing?
Make them work, Coach. Make them work.
Okay, steadfast then. Steadfast. Let's see who we get. Oh, they're quick typers. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Who's the winner? We got 2.
Hold on, I gotta find it. I can't break the rules. So hold on, I gotta pull it up. All right, so we have Wanda Gordon Steining. Wanda, I love you.
Way to go, Wanda.
Say your last name. And then Dapo. So congratulations,
Dapo.
Wanda and Dapo.
Wanda and Dapo. Also, we're going to pick somebody on social media. All you got to do is take a screenshot of this right here, Coach's Corner, put it out on Instagram, put it out. We're going to pick somebody and send a Jim Rohn collection to you today. All right. We'll let you know who you are. We'll go out on social media and find somebody. Put it out there. Let everybody know. We're the best community there is to start your day. So, and
Please
yes,
text me your address. Sorry.
Love you guys. Have a great day. Happy Thursday.
Love you guys. Have a great day.
Love you guys. This is the best community.
Have a wonderful, awesome